Yeah, Namaste. It's 9 o'clock. As usual, we have around 30 people here. Out of, I think the whole admission is around 120 or something in the list which I'm seeing in the sequence in the numbers. Yeah, but I think roll number one itself is absent continuously. But normal people who attend the class is 70, 73, 72. So we have nearly half of the normal attendance by 1 minute past 9. It's good enough to start. Yesterday I circulated a generic question in the Google form, you must have seen, and in which the statistics is a subject wherein you do lot of analysis after getting the response. Questions are also created. There is a method to which you are to be adopted to create a questionnaire. Probably you will learn in your BBA. I don't know whether in MBA that's part of a syllabus which I used to teach earlier. I was a head of the department of MBA in one of the colleges. I was teaching MBA programs, in which one of the methodology for creating good questionnaire, either for interview or data collection, is part of it, and then from there you derive some statistics. So yesterday's question was to know how many of you are really interested to learn. You may not know that because that's how the questions are created. It has to be tricky like that. Therefore, what I found is exactly in all the examinations when I did earlier through Google form, I used to give a tough question, probably as it is copied from the Google, for which there used to be 50 to 60% people attempt and then get the right answer without any dilemma. If I ask a next question, which is very simple, which is created by me, I find hardly very few give right answer. So what I did generally is such Google questions I don't take it as part of my testing at all. That is to test your credibility, integrity, dignity, not your knowledge. So I found generally maybe people who got 80% and above in your mathematical caliber, who have little interest in learning, that is 10 in number. Probably out of 80 people who attend, it's only 8, or maybe if I take it 100 people are part of the program, then maybe 10 people, 1 or 2 doesn't matter. Those who are close to liking it is around 20. So yesterday's statistics, how many of you are using the WhatsApp group which we created for discussing? Exactly, I got the same statistics. Only 7 people found it is quite useful. 14 people say yeah, that those who ranked it as 4. How many people ranked it as 5? 7. How many people ranked it as 4? Quite useful. 14. So around 20. So out of this whole class whom I am addressing now, out of around 58 to 60 people who respond in the Google form, only 20 people are really interested in learning. That's what is seen. That's good enough. That's a good number. Cannot expect more than that unless the teacher is a very powerful, great teacher. I don't know how the other classes are going on. But it's so pathetic that one student said it's not at all useful. That means either he has not seen it, maybe 7 students says it's okay, 9 says can be used, sort of a thing, but nearly 18 students says that it's okay to use. But I am not seeing the discussions, and that is also understood from the responses which I got. I asked 10 points. Understand, unless it is a 10 option given to you, when somebody asks 10, that is to check how many of you have got that real. If somebody asks me to write 10 points, if I know 20 points, immediately I will write all the 20. And how many points can be written? A student with high initiative will write some 20-25 points. There are many things which we have done: permutation, combinations, prime number, even number, LCM, reasoning, aptitude, general communication I spoke, mathematical communication and general communication differences I spoke, reasoning questions we did, logic we did, digital sum we did, and we did importance of note taking, note making, and now we are doing circular permutation. Many people did not even write that. Logics and factorials we did, prime numbers, composite numbers we did. I also mentioned some geometry like logarithm, the graph, many such geometric visualization of algebra, LCM, prime numbers, okay, permutation, combination, probability, definitely yes, percentage problems, profit and loss problems, ratio and proportions, aptitude, logical listening, analytical skill, speed and the time problems we did, the train and the speed we did, and what else? Efficiency related problems, percentage of people who are working, the men, how many numbers, how many hours we did that. Speed and distance, we did that also, we did. And then the prime number patterns we did. We learned about how the multiplication tables can be arranged. So many, you must be lavish. Don't become conjuice in communication. And yesterday there was a question to explain the 3 boys and 3 girls. But then I said I will post in the group. But I have not seen anybody asking either a reminder, post it. It is not required because already I posted day for yesterday itself. I posted a PDF file. That is what I wanted to post you, but already I had posted. The time I think I do, that is my problem. But I have not seen anybody commenting, looking, reading. That's a beautiful note which I found that can be used. There are many in the internet, so I don't anyway subscribe to any specific one. What you should do is you should look at the handouts given to you, which describes what is the reference. I did not get handout just now. A few minutes back only the CTC handouts have been provided. I am only a supplementary sort of a teacher for you. The CTC and BCS are done by the English faculty, campus to corporate and business communication skill is done by the teachers who are from the English department. I am sure you should ask them the handouts. To all the teachers you should ask, probably you must have got it also. Look at syllabus very specifically. Look at what is described there, whether that is distributed specifically for the lecture classes, whether the sufficient references are given or not. You are supposed to take it up with your department or maybe the teachers, and then probably you should ask me what I should teach. Am I doing something less or more? Because it's you, the students have to demand. It's not like school education. You are in the university level. So I wish not necessarily don't have to wait for the next Tuesday class. Before that itself, probably you could communicate, and then we can have a discussion about what is the syllabus, what is that we have done, what is that we have not done. As now the handouts are ready. Actually, the handout should be ready before the session itself, but now it is given for both. BCS it came, I think, 2 weeks back. The CTC it came today, because these are all provided from the Vijayawada campus. That's what I was told, but that's how I got it now. I'm sure you must also have a copy of it. BCS, did you get the BCS handouts already? Did you get your BCS handouts already or not? Is there anybody who can answer this? Am I talking to you?
Yes.
You have BCS handouts. Yeah. Look at it. What is that syllabus which I have done? What is less done? And similarly, CTC also you must get it now. Right?
Yes,
I am not forwarding because actually there is a sharing and it's done by English people. That's why. Otherwise, I have a copy, and I think I don't have your email address in the bunch. That may be with the department. So department is supposed to do that. Okay. Now, having asked the 3 girls, 3 boys problem, I don't know whether that is that difficult a problem. I wanted to explain to you, whenever a circular problem is given, best method is to imagine a clock. Otherwise, how do I explain to you? I don't want to use figures. I don't want to use PPT to show a figure. I want you to imagine. Okay. So the imagination can be, assume that there are 2 boys and 2 girls. Let us take not 3 boys and 3 girls. Many people wanted me to repeat most of the things. That is what one of the requirement in the questionnaire. But I think people joined quite late. So it's a simple problem. Some of the 10% people really understand that. Maybe the rest of the last 10% may not understand anything. So they should communicate directly. That could be better. Otherwise, we will be wasting time for the rest of the people who know the problem. Otherwise, one method is I can give assignments to the students who are really done good in examination and then who are interacting with me. Give them assignments and then they can make a PowerPoint, and then that can be the tutorial. But I don't know whether in the handouts tutorials are made for this portion. We will look at it. Otherwise, if some volunteer students or maybe in the group we can discuss and then find out who all can do this. So in the next 2-3 classes we could do that a revision sort of a thing, where who really understood the problem can volunteer. Yes, I will do this portion. I will do this portion. Divide it, and then you could run the next 3 classes with your presentations. Either it could be PowerPoint or it could be your visual way of the way I am doing it. Explain it. That will give you the leadership skill also. That is what is communication. So we will also know how good you learned the trick. So if that also can be discussed in the group. Okay. Having said that, if you did not understand the circular problem, maybe I will present it in a different style. You have 2 boys and 2 girls. 2 boys and 2 girls. How do you arrange them? In a circular way means you can think that it is a clock. So you have to place one of the person in, now 2 people, it's good, because you have to put at number 12, number 6, 3 and 9. In the clock, that's how it is divided, right? 90 degree. Suppose you put somebody at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So assume that I post somebody at 12 o'clock. It doesn't make a difference, because if I shift the clock, rotate the clock, the 12 on the top can be changed anyway. So putting one person, there is no choice, or that is what is reference. So it doesn't make any difference. So put somebody there. Say you are putting somebody at 12 o'clock. Then what is the next option? The next boy can be placed only at one place. That's at 6 o'clock. Because you want no boy and no girl, that's a condition which we discussed in 3 girls and 3 boys. No 2 girls, no 2 boys should be beside. So here there are 2 boys and 2 girls. No 2 boy, no 2 boys, no 2 girls to be together. So what I can do? I can put 12 o'clock one boy. The next person can be put at 6 o'clock. So what is the option? There is only one. And 2 girls are there. How many ways I can put? Either I can put at one girl in the 3 and the one in the 9. Maybe the other way. Just to shift. So there are 2 methods, 2 ways of putting them. Either put the first one at the 3 or first one at the 9. If I put first one at the 9, then the rest has to be at the 3. The other one has to be at the 3. So girls can be posted in 2 ways. Assume that I posted girls in the first. Then that is one option. Then second is 2 options. So what is the answer? 1 into 2. How did I get it? Mathematically, when you say the first one is 1 factorial, second one is 2 factorial. Now let us look at 3 girls and 3 boys. Now you have to divide the clock. There are 6. So what is to be done? If you put at 12 o'clock, then you have to put at 2 o'clock. Then 4 o'clock. Then 6 o'clock. Are you drawing the clock? I wish you draw a clock. And then post the number 12, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So this becomes the clock in front of you. So you got 6 places. That's beautiful. Imagination becomes simple. So you need to put 3 girls or 3 boys. So let me put the girl number 1 at 12 o'clock. So there are 2 girls balance. I can post them at 2 different ways. So 3 minus 1 factorial, that is 2. And the next I have got 3 boys. 3 boys can be placed in any of these positions in alternate way, whatever style which I want. That is 3 factorial. So it becomes 2 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial. That is 2 into 6. That is 12 o'clock. It's very simple. Now you have to generalize it. Look at different questions. Now tell me somebody, assume that I wanted to post 5 boys and 5 girls. No 2 boys are next to each other. When I say that, no 2 girls are also next to each other. Because the number of boys and girls are same number, I have no other option. Tell me. I don't want the formula. What I want is you have to explain like the way I explained, you know.
Sir, 2880.
How did I get it? Explain better.
So first you have to take boys, sir. 1 guy is fixed.
Yeah.
And the remaining 4 guys can be arranged in 4 factorial ways.
So 4 into 3 into 2 into 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there will be 5 gaps and 5 girls can be arranged in 5 factorial ways.
Yeah. What is
So
5
it's 5 factorial into 4 factorial.
What is 5 factorial?
I calculated it directly.
See,
120.
so 4 factorial is 24. You correct?
120.
Yeah. So what is total?
2880.
No confusions, no? All of you could follow this? So, if there are m boys and m girls with a condition, equal number of boys and girls with a condition that no boys, no 2 girls, no 2 boys should sit together, the formula is m factorial into m minus 1 factorial. All of you should look at that probably similar problems, hunt for similar problems. Create as many problems as you want. Keep on practicing. And those people who are not active in the group must start hunting for answers. You want me to create some questions, or somebody can create some questions here? Okay, let me ask you. 3 boys and 3 girls. How many different ways can be seated? In a row of 6 chairs, that girls are not separated and the boys are not separated.
Three factorial plus 3
Sir,
factorial
36.
plus 2. That's 12 plus 2, 14.
I got 36.
How?
Sir, first we have to take 3 boys as one unit and 3 girls as another unit. They can be arranged in 2 factorial ways. And within boys, they can be arranged in 3 factorial ways, and within girls, they can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. So it's 3 factorial into 3 factorial into 2.
So how much
Oh,
is
it's
that?
72. 72.
Good. So all of you got this? It is not circular. I just said in a row. To
I
check.
actually have a doubt where we should multiply, where we should add.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused there.
Yeah.
So where should we add and where should we multiply?
Tell me, what did you understand? Create your own logic and then explain. We will tell you where you are wrong. Where do you multiply? Assume that, see, in this case it doesn't matter because you have only 2 sets only, girls and boys. Either you multiply or by 2 or add both of them, the answer is correct.
Sir, if we add 3 factorial plus 3 factorial, we'll get 12, no sir?
3 factorial into 3 factorial, no. See, you have combinations. Assume that is why in the beginning you remember what we did. What we did. See, you fix somebody and then make the other people to rotate as many times as you want. So,
Yeah.
and the next one, you are placing, assume that you are placing a boy and rotating the girls.
Okay.
And the next possibility is, among the 3 you can repeat once again, na?
Yes.
So how many such combinations you have to do? Is it adding or this many number of combinations multiplied, repeated with this combination in your hand? You understood what I'm saying? Suppose I have got a bunch in which I can do combinations. Is it only 2 times here or 3 factorial here? So,
That's it.
yeah, see, assume that these are the bunch of girls and these are the bunch of boys. And in the bunch of girls, I can repeat how many times? 3 factorial.
3 factorial.
So, that many times I am contributing this. No, each time the combination is different.
Yeah.
So, it is repeated this many times to this many times. Repeating something with that many times is always multiplication. X times repeated y is x into y.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Is it very clear, Vishweshwar? Don't ask me the same
Yes.
question. It should in
Yes, sir.
your dream also you must be able to answer. Deep sleep
Yeah,
you
I
must be
got
able to
it.
answer.
Sir, and addition.
Yeah, addition is possible only when there are no repetition here. One option,
Like if
second
if
option.
it is only one girl and three boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, then you don't have a repetition, correct? In this specific case, what happened? Now, 3 factorial multiplication is done.
Yeah.
But then you have the 2 factorial which describes the condition, whether this has to be here or this has to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Very simple.
Okay.
See, I just created a problem out of no.
Sir, so that is 6 into 6 into 2, right?
Yeah, 6 into 6 into 2. That is 72.
Yeah.
See, that is why even when you are telling a wrong answer, I am not telling you are wrong. Did I? I will ask you, explain. So that what will happen? You will still find out the mistake what you have done. See, the mistake can be in logic, mistake can be in calculation. If mistake is in calculation, immediately when you repeat it and tell somebody else, you will correct. So that is why I kept on saying I am not worried about the answer. I am not worried about the number. I am only worried and I wanted you to understand the logic. Once you understand logic, when you explain to somebody else, the answer will become correct by yourself. That is why I said it is not from teacher you learn. You have to learn yourself by repeatedly telling somebody else. That is why discussion is must. The logical reasoning becomes perfect only when you explain to somebody. Because your reasoning has to be understood by somebody else. Then only it becomes reasoning. It's very, very essential.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now I will ask you. Now you can restrict. Some of the combinations can be restricted. Restricted in the sense, assume that there are 3 couples and they have to be seated in such a fashion the husband and the wife will sit always together. 3 couples means there are 6 people. Now the condition is you cannot interchange. Now tell me how many ways you can make them to sit.
So within the couple, they can be arranged, no, sir?
Yeah, within the couple they can be arranged in either here or there or here, like that. And no condition that 2 girls should be together, 2 ladies should not be together, 2 gents should not be together. That condition is not there.
Are they sitting around a table or in a line?
Around a table. Around a dining table is a circular problem. See, now this is what I want. You are all asking a lot of questions. So that means you are thinking it as different problems. You understood they have to be dealt differently. Good.
So 60?
I don't know. I'm just creating a problem from heaven. You must tell me. If you explain the logic, if there is a mistake, see, that is why I said, beta, I'm saying I'm not worried about the number. When you explain the logic, I will catch you. If there is a mistake, you will catch yourself.
So 3 couples can be arranged in 3 minus 1 factorial ways.
That means 2.
That is 2.
Yeah.
And with the 3 couples within themselves can be arranged in 2 ways.
Okay.
Like 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 is 16.
2 factorial, sir.
No, again there is something catchy. You just think about it again. There is something small wrong thing happened there.
No, sir, 16 is the right answer.
Just think. Somebody else? If there are, I said 3, no? I said 3 couples, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 3 couples, one on left and right. For the other couple, left or right. The third couple also left or right. How many ways already now? Left.
Factorial.
No, there is no factorial here. See, there are 3 possibilities. Eh?
2, sir.
The first one left or right. So 2. Second one left or right. 2. Third one left or right. Total how many combinations are possible?
6.
6. Now each one as a couple you are taking it as a bundle. As a single individual. In a circular way. So that permutation you already said n minus 1. So n minus 1 is 2. 2 into 6.
2 into 6.
How much?
12.
How did you get some other number, dear? Who is this?
I did it in another way, sir.
Agil Mudiraj is presenting. Agil Mudiraj is presenting. What is that you want to present? His contact list you wanted to present. His call list he wanted to present. Tallapalli Agil Mudiraj. Okay, tell me how did you do that? Other way. Whatever way you do, the answer has to be same, right?
I took each couple as a unit, sir.
Yes.
So we have 3 units.
Not
Those
3.
3 units.
No, wait. It is not. Don't tell the word 3 units. Yeah, 3 units. Okay.
They can be arranged in 2 factorial ways around a table.
Fine. That is correct. Hey, who is
And
this
within the
Tallapalli
couple,
Atil
They
Raju?
can be
Yeah?
arranged in 2 ways, no, sir. Within the couple, they can be arranged in 2 ways. Either wife-husband or husband-wife.
Yeah.
So, for all the 3 couples, you get 2 different ways like that.
So
it's
3 into 2 is
2
6?
into 2 into 2.
No. It is 3 members, 2 possibilities. 3 into 2. It is not 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. No, it is not 8. You arrange yourself and try. You take 2 as an example. 2 couples. Arrange it. Write it down. Husband 1, H1, W1. Husband 2, H2, W2. Write it like that and then try. See, generalization in mathematics is done when you are wanted to do it individually. Who is this? Yeah, Tallapalli Akhil. He is not around or what? Yeah, tell me. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Where did you went wrong?
I calculated it 2 into 2 into 2. That is where I went
Yeah.
wrong.
So it is 3 combination or 3 times 2 changes. So 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is 6. See, that's why when you are telling the number, I don't know. I am only asking you to explain. While explaining, yeah, I know it's. So,
3 factorial, no, sir.
you understood? Yeah, 3 factorial or 3 into 2 in this case.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, okay, now because you told me this, now let us write a generic statement. Suppose there are n husbands and n wives. And the condition is each of them has to be a pair. But they can be interchanged, left or right or right or left. So that means the answer will become n minus 1 factorial.
N minus N1.
N minus 1 factorial into 2n. Always 2n because one left or right or left multiplied by the number of couple. So 2n. So n minus 1 factorial into 2n will be the case. You got it? Hope you got it. Now create such problems. Now we are saying no two girls, no boys to be together. You change that condition. You put that every time two boys have to be together, every time two girls have to be together as a condition. Then your answer will become different. So you are supposed to create such things. This Tallapalli is a new entry to the college or what? He is playing with his display on presentation and all that. You wanted to practice, no problem. But learn. Don't do same mistake again.
Sir, can I give a question?
Yeah, you do give it.
Around the circular table,
Yeah.
5 non-veg and 5 veg dishes are to be arranged in such a way that no two veg and no two non-veg dishes are together.
Yeah. No two non-veg, no two veg has to be together. Five veg, five non-veg dishes are to be arranged around a table, where two non-veg should not be together. Two means two or more should not be together also. If there are three together also, we will say two are together, right? That means alternatively it has to be placed. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Problem is same whether it is girls or boys or veg or non-veg. No answer from anybody?
2880.
Explain. That's more important.
Sir, in the previous few sums also it is the same, sir. M factorial into m minus 1 factorial.
Yeah.
When equal number of boys or girls or veg or non-veg things are there.
So the answer will be 5 factorial into
4 factorial.
Okay. What is 5 factorial?
120.
Yeah. Now you don't have to compute. You must remember all these numbers. Okay. See, some numbers like this multiplication, when you do it many times, it becomes so simple for you. And in your notebook or maybe a sheet of paper, write all these numbers and then keep it, the digital sum, multiplication table, factors, prime numbers, all these have to be a ready reference for you so that it becomes so simple. And multiplication also, some of these cases, it becomes so simple because then only you are now in the first year, first, second, third year. 3 years when you continuously do that, it becomes so simple for you, no? Correct? So you have to be very fast in computation. So anybody else, you can pick up some questions and then ask. It need not be from this circular only. See, when the last time what I did was, I gave a linear problem also, linear permutation problem. Otherwise, you will assume that you are in the circular permutation class and then immediately you will always apply n into n minus 1 without even listening the question. I don't want that to happen because examination, no categorization, no separate classes. It goes in combinations of everything. So you must be able to pick up and understand, oh, this is in this category, this is in this category. Yeah, somebody else. Hope this answer is clear for all of you. Either it is veg, non-veg, girls or boys, it's all one and the same. Yeah. Come on. Rohit is joining now. Last 10 minutes. Come on, somebody, I want somebody that shows you are able to create a question is what is actually learning. When somebody gives question you can answer, you are the primary level student. How do you become a higher level student? When you know how to create questions. Your own friends want revision, look at it. Now this is a chance for you to try yourself so that you get answers. Come on, fast. This is actually the test which I am doing. The other test is given a question, answer is simple. Come on. You wanted revision. Most of the students were asking, I want revision. We wanted to redo that. You want logic, how to compute faster. So many such questions were asked. I am looking at the Google form in which people wanted different things. One of them is how to compute faster, how to use logic, where we have already explained multiple of 5, multiple of 2, multiple of 3, little probability thing also we did, but we will take a probability from the next class onwards. The permutation, combination, circular permutation must be over by this. You have to pick up lot of problems are there on the beads putting inside a mala, creating a chain with no two color beads have to be together. So many such problems are there. We did last time something. Come on. You are not able to create questions means you are not thinking. That's it. See, assume in a problem it says two boys have to be together, then a girl. What you will do? Assume there are 10 boys and between girl number can be 5 or 3 or 2 or 1, doesn't matter, or you must be able to arrange them, so accordingly you must put. So maybe 5 girls, 10 boys, 2 boys have to be always. Then immediately what you should do is, these 2 boys is considered as a one unit, and between them they can be shifted this way or that way. So it will become 2 multiplied by 5 minus 1 factorial.
Sir?
Yeah. Assume there are 10 boys. Okay.
Can you repeat the question? The 3 7?
Yeah. There are 10 boys. Always 2 boys have to be together. That's a condition. Okay. There are 5 girls. How to arrange them in a circle?
You told me reference of a clock, right? I'll just, so just a minute, sir. I'll just try it.
10 boys, but 2 boys have to be always together. Any 2 boys have to be always together. And 5 girls.
So 2 boys and 1 girl. That's the ratio.
So how many ways you can arrange them is the question.
So 725760.
You tell me the logic.
So 9 boys can be, okay, sorry. 9 shouldn't be. 1 second, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, it's 80640, sir.
Explain.
First remove the 2 boys, then you'll have 8 boys first. they can be arranged in 8 factorial ways. And the
Is it-
remaining
is
2
it-
boys
is
can be
it-
arranged in 2 ways. So
is-
it's
啊
8 factorial into 2.
Next. Is it finished?
Sir, I'm confused whether we have to take 8 factorial or 9 factorial, sir.
See, when you say that two boys have to be together, how many ways these two boys pair can be created? That is the first problem.
2.
No, it's not two. It is, I have to select two boys from a lot of 10. When you have to select two boys from a lot of 10, the problem will become what?
10 factor.
It is not factorial. It is not arranging them to.
10C2.
Yeah. You understood now?
Yes, sir, I got it.
This is what you are thinking. That is where you should think. Don't ask me the answer. I'm not. I don't have anything with me to tell you that this is the answer. This is wrong or right. I can only tell you the ways of doing it. That's it. But when you explain, I can tell you where you went wrong. So explain. Yeah, re-explain that. So selecting 2 out of 10 becomes 10C2. Now, let us not worry about the number. Let us make the sequence ready.
So, first we have to take 2 boys out of the 10 people, so it's 10C2.
Okay.
And the remaining 8 people can be arranged in 8 factorial ways.
Okay. Is it 8
So
factorial?
it's yeah.
No, because when I select them, what I got is that many number of units. So that unit I am going to arrange in the circular order. Once I select, it is only one bunch with
Okay,
me.
9 factorial, sir.
Is it 9 factorial? Because I am arranging them in a bunch.
Yeah, it's 8 plus 1, 9 factorial.
Is it, see, I don't have, the factorial comes only when I have got that many slots. Do I have that many slots? How many slots I have now? 5 slots for 2 boys bunch.
Oh, okay.
Understood? No, are you getting what I am saying?
Yes, sir, I got it now.
You must
That's what I was
visualize, you must see that in front of you. It is not a mathematical problem, it's a physical problem where you are given that many students and you have to place them. So, do you have 8 places to place them or do you have 5 places to place them?
5.
5. So, in which you already place 1 unit, then you have only 4 factorial ways. But in that 4 factorial, you can put them into this direction or this direction, this direction or this direction. So, it becomes 4 factorial into 2. NC2 combinations are possible or 10C2 combinations are possible. Then within that you can arrange them 4 factorial ways. Within that you can put them into this way or that way. So 2 factorial. Then you have girls which can be placed in how many ways? 5 factorial, correct? It's a beautiful problem. Just like that I gave a question. Did you get? So it becomes 10C2, combinations are possible, then 4 factorial, you can put them this way or that way within them, so it becomes 2, and then 5 factorial. Like after you got as a bunch 2 people, that will become a normal 5 boys, 5 girls, put them together. With no boys or no girls together will be the question which you have to answer. Okay? Akhila Gaud is presenting my picture itself. That's good.
Sir, we have another class now.
Yeah, fine. Leave. You posted your attendance, you can leave.
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye. Did you post your attendance? Then leave. 9:15.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Check your syllabus. Check your content in that handouts. Get the campus to corporate handouts and then respond either today or tomorrow. And I want that discussion to be in the group so that we will decide what next to be learned from me for this class. You must leave. You have the next class. It is 9:54. Thank you.